And in this battle, we are reinforced and backed by the world's support, solidarity, and firm stances. At the same time, we are equipped and backed by the military assistance, including the aircraft carriers. We explained to the world leaders, including Mr. Biden, that we must put an end to all these problems, including those you have heard a while ago. We must resolve all these problems within the towns surrounding Gaza Strip, and the residents of these towns must be provided with full arms. Members of the Knesset, my fellow citizens, our people is one of the oldest peoples in the world. And throughout history, we have been tested. We have been through pain and sufferings, many pains and sufferings. However, we never knelt down. We were never brought to our knees. Our fortitude is what makes us stand out among other peoples. Saturday, the 7th of October, will remain carved in the memory of our people and all other peoples. Dark, painful day. It is the darkest and the most dire day in our people's history, not only because of the atrocities we have witnessed, those reminiscent of the atrocities perpetrated in the past, but also of the pain inflicted on all of us. I have met no one who doesn't know another person, a relative, a family member. We all have lost loved ones, killed, kidnapped, or missing. I have met none. I would like to say that I have a relative of mine, an officer deployed on the front. He was serving in the Prime Minister's office, but he was deployed to the front. He has been always with my family. My children and his played together. Now he rests in peace. I call him as my brother. He was among those killed. Jacob, he is Dr. Isam, the son of Jacob, may he rest in peace. He is also a patriotic with a father to 7 children. I remember very well how Yaakov introduced me to him with passion and love. So I repeat, I have met none who is not with pain, including myself. However, I say this deep pain I feel and everyone else will make us more strong. However, I can say that there are degrees and levels of pain. Children see their parents murdered, and otherwise parents the rape and the killing, the atrocities by all sense of the word. We have a solution at hand. It is very clear, a clear solution at hand. In happiness and sadness, in bad and good, in dark and in light, we have created this precious state and turned it into a beacon for hope. We built our state by hand, and by the other hand, we brought our enemies to their knees. Light prevailed over darkness. Survival triumphed over anything else. Fellow members, I said a while ago that the atrocities perpetrated by Hamas are reminiscent of those of the Holocaust. However, the difference is we are not kept behind the ghettos or concentration camps. We are on our homeland. Let's remain united. We have been always remembering and pondering. In the past, the left and the right did not come together. Each camp remained steadfast on its position, and the ultimate end was clear. We cannot continue as such today. We are here today on our homeland, and despite all what has been said, every time we are faced with a terrorist operation, and every time we find our people killed at the hands of Hamas or any other organization, I always say, if a single isolated incident or on a bus, all these events remind us that a big event is coming. They have malicious intentions against us, but today all these memories are back to our memories. We must remain united. We must march for victory. We have a robust state, mighty army, and above all, we have a mighty people. We have a mighty power with a firm conviction and unshaken faith. Those on the forefront will fight with all power until we bring our enemies to their knees. We will rebuild all the destroyed towns. We will continue to develop our state. I ask every one of you, our police and security personnel, and our security guards, our army personnel, everyone, including myself. I thank you very much, and I thank the volunteers who rose in outstanding numbers. I am overwhelmed with all these powers and this spirit. We will continue to march. We will triumph. These have been dark days, difficult ones. However, we cannot fail to despair. We cannot give up. As our Holy Scripture says, at the end of the day, there will be light, and I'm certain there will be light. We will exit this plight more robust, more strong, more powerful. We are hand in hand, shoulder by shoulder. We will win our victory, our triumph, and we will prevail.
בהתאם לסעיף 40ג' לחוק יסוד הממשלה, אני מבקש
להודיעכם
שוועדת השרים לענייני
ביטחון לאומי החליטה על נקיטת פעולות צבאיות משמעותיות. The bylaws I would like to tell you in the name of the Knesset. 40א1 לחוק יסוד הממשלה, החל מיום 7 באוקטובר 2023. All will be in line with the terms of the Constitution.
שנכפתה על מדינת ישראל באמצעות מתקפת טרור רצחנית מרצועת עזה.
On the 7th of October, because of this is a war of necessity imposed upon us from Gaza Strip. And in order to safeguard the safety and security of our people, I say, according to Article 14, we join the members of the Knesset. Many of the members joined the government according to Article 15. And as a result, the government has decided to amend the situation, the position of Health Minister, Interior Minister, and the government seeks the endorsement of the Speaker of the Knesset. We thank.
Well, that was Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu speaking at Israel's Knesset, where he announced Israel's formal declaration of war against Hamas. We're going to bring in Marwan Bashara now. He is Al Jazeera's senior political analyst. He joins us from Paris. And Marwan, two main points from Netanyahu there. The first, to unite Israel behind what has happened over the last week. The second main point, which he spoke about at length, was to absolutely destroy Hamas.
Yes, these were the confident words of a wartime leader that Netanyahu has become only days after his major debacle by allowing such an operation to take place under his watch. He's certainly trying to change the narrative about his failure and that of the Israeli military establishment by rallying the spirits of the public opinion about what is coming, which is a long and painful war, as he put it. And clearly, he's trying to unite the nations behind this new so-called unity emergency government in order to launch that war that every expert in the world agrees is going to be quite bloody, long, and costly, notably to the Palestinians, with some putting the estimate at tens of thousands, perhaps hundreds of thousands of casualties. To build the case for war, I think he's almost manufacturing a certain atmosphere